For this map, Normandy, there's a lot of wasted space to the south, and at the lower BRs it's fine, but at 10-0 you can definitely tell that it needs to get filled. And normally what happens is what we can see from Team 1 is that there's an outflank. Now, Team 2, their C point has got an overwhelming power over Team 1's spawn. They can literally see into it. You can stop the enemy from the get-go and just shooting it at their spawn. With laser rangefinders, it's a done deal. You got a couple guys up there, you can take care of it. Now, that's why Team 1's outflank to the south is so important, because you got to deal with the C point. Now, the B-A area here, the B point is just completely a brawl. Both teams are fighting over it. There looks to be a good amount of team support from Team 2, and Team 1 is kind of struggling here. Now, at some point, Team 2 did end up facing against an aircraft that came in and did some bombing, but he ended up getting shot down. In response, Team 2 comes in with a helicopter and an Israeli A4 and drops some GBUs from high altitude and just starts hitting the enemy team. Team 2 at some point, I think, either got lackluster or wasn't paying attention, because they started to get just hammered by Team 1 around that banana belt, which is that middle road on B. Now, the A point has also been a bit of a fight, and for the most part, Team 1 is holding off Team 2 quite well. They keep putting in, more and more reserves to try to fight it, and there's a medium that does an outflank, which helps support it. Team 2 has got a medium up on the top of the boardwalk, or whatever you want to call that. And I'm not sure what he's doing. He's engaging that other medium, and he ends up killing him. Meanwhile, the guys on the A point are still there. There's a light tank that's going to come in and start engaging that medium that's up on the boardwalk. And, at some point, he should have tried to look down or go to reinforce, over to the B point. What he was doing there, it's questionable. But he gets swarmed and killed. Now, here in a minute, that GBU dropping A4 is going to do some pretty harsh work to that Team 1 enforcement to the south of B, right up there by the obelisk. Meanwhile, if we go over and look at the C point and everything that's going on over there, Team 1 pushed for a spawn camp. They ended up getting wiped out. Team 2 is going to come in. They're going to take over the C point again, I believe. They had an AA that just got dropped from Team 1. That's another aircraft that's doing it. And, God, that GBU dropping A4 is doing so much crazy work. I think there was two of them in. But the fight on the beach continues for this light, or it's a medium versus a medium, and they're playing Ring Around the Rosie. I'm not sure if the guy at the obelisk gets involved with this, but Team 2 is taking the C point, and then pretty much from here, Team 2 is also out of players. They have a lot of aircraft, just not a lot on the ground, and Team 1 has already got them camped in. They should be focusing for the C point, but they're also cutting off those reinforcements. Now, one thing to note here is that, yes, this is 10-0. We do have a lot of problems with one and dones. What I want to remind people is that even if you only have, if you bought a premium on sale and it's all you have, don't forget, no matter what nation you're playing for, you've got low-ranking light tanks that are small, fast, able to scout, which get you points. You can run around and get caps, decaps, and get you caps, which get you points. And if worst comes to worst, you can always bring in a biplane or a lower BR plane and at least try something. Don't just leave your team with a one and done. Don't be a dick like that, because that's honestly what's becoming a biggest problem, especially in the higher BRs, is all these one and dones. And I'm gonna throw out some of the other content creators here, some of the other YouTubers out there. When they go to make a video, they are the worst at it. They will only bring in one vehicle and their plane or whatever they're trying to do, trying to get their video done, and screw over their team. Whereas, I know a few of us that try to, get the win first and worry about the video later. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, what do you think of these after actions? Are they helpful? And what other information do you want from them? What can I do to help you out to make you a better player?